Well, hello. Trying to see if this works. Well, hello. Well, hello. Trying to see if this works. Trying to see if this works. Well, hello. Yep. Well, hello. I'm hearing myself on multiple platforms. Let's turn all this down. So, for those of you who are joining me today, I am at the house. Going to be working from the studio. For those of you who are joining me today, in a little bit, we're going to be moving from here at the computer, and we're going to go into the studio side. And you guys can see what all I'm doing on the studio. Let's turn this light down. This light is super overexposing me. There we go. That looks better. There we go. All right. And I think Pretzel Bite. Let's turn Pretzel Bites down a little bit too. And here is the studio side of things. Can you guys hear me from it? Yeah, you can. Oh, okay. I don't have Pretzel Bites added in for the other side. There we go. Back to me. Back to the Panasonic. Back to me. And the Panasonic is over there. So, yeah, this looks good. I like this. So far. Wish I could see everybody's chats if they're joining in today. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this. Is there any way I can... Let's do Facebook again. Let's go to the main page. And let's go to groups. And let's do one post for me. Currently live if you want to join in some nerdy video / photography / lighting stuff. Now let's paste. And we'll post it. Let's do one over at what's that? 1/6 scale? 1/6 scale. There it is. 6 scale survival guide. Photography / lighting. The home studio. Add Lou. Add Don. Add Matt. Post. Oops. Edit. Post. Boom, there we go. All right, let's go back to this view for right now. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go. Okay. I gotta figure out a better way to do this, because the studio's on the other side of this wall. It's on the other side of that wall. I gotta figure out how to get over there.
Did you say something?
Yeah, I said a lot of things. I'm currently streaming. Hey everybody, my son!
Hi.
Hi. Are you done with school?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Completely done? Okay. Can you ask Nana to go ahead and check your work? If she's not busy? Okay. Alright. I think everything is streaming well. If you guys join me at all today, let me know if things action too low FPS. So I'm getting a low FPS on Facebook. And I think that's let me see what it looks like on Twitch. Twitch looks not bad. No, Twitch is getting some lag. So YouTube is fine, but Twitch under the advanced in my settings. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the live Twitch and well, it says I'm getting 60 FPS. I don't know. Whew, what to do? You know what? All right, I'm gonna stop my Facebook and stop the Twitch and just keep going on YouTube. So if you guys join me, then awesome. If not, then don't worry. All right, let's stop Facebook and let's stop Twitch. All right, I'm gonna stop my Facebook and stop the Twitch. So if you guys join me, then awesome. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's stop Facebook. And I'm pretty sure I shared it over on. Yeah, I did. No worries. There we go. All right. Yeah, so the Facebook is stopped and the YouTube is still going strong. So we'll just keep it on the YouTube. That's fine with me. All right, let's go to my working view because I'm going to be going over there. So you guys can see me down here in the little corner. Yeah. And now this is going to come off of my head. So hopefully you guys can hear me well. And I'm going to go pull up YouTube on my laptop over there so I can see what you guys are saying. And we're going to have fun. Well, at least I'm going to have fun. So, here we go. Just going to put my headset down. It's weird not being able to hear myself now. People are... At least I'm going to have fun. Someone's typing, and I don't know who's typing, but oh well. Okay, let's go. Let's just go. Let's go. We're gonna take this off of here, and oh my gosh, my hair. Ugh. All right, and we're gonna walk. We're walking. We're walking. We're walking. We're walking. We're moving all the cords and cables, and we're going over to the oh god, oh that's overexposed, oh that looks horrible, oh my goodness, over here, and I'm gonna put you guys right onto there. Bam. God, everything looks overexposed from over here. It really does. So welcome to the studio side of things. This is the camera, so you guys can see the camera now up here, I think. Yeah. So all the mess upstairs. Let's pull you guys up so I can see any comments. See the camera now on YouTube. Allegedly, when things get going. But this is the camera. And everything we deal with the camera. And the image. It's going to be a little laggy, just because I'm using a wireless signal for this one. This is using wireless right here. So everything you guys see, technically, I'm pretty sure as soon as I turn the camera, let's see what's like. Oh, I bet you that's a little laggy for you guys if you look at the image, but it's no worries. And I got one more battery. Man, did I start this late? I've been trying to troubleshoot all morning. Let's see here. The laptop doesn't want to be cooperative either. Well, if that doesn't want to pull me up, we've got alternative methods. And I just got a message from a director of photography, Blair Winders. She's also a camera person. All right, let's go to the tube of views. I'll probably have to turn it down because I'm currently live. There we go. Now I can see myself and what I'm doing. Ha! So let's see how much lag we got in this, shall we? Let's see here. If I touch, let's bring you guys down a little bit, just a little. We'll tilt up. God, it's so overexposed. This is why I like these cameras, because you see this area right here. It's way too bright, but I am bouncing the light. That's probably why that is. And this is why I like. We're gonna go left, right, left. Let's see how far that. Now I'm looking at myself on another image over here. looking at myself. Oh God, that's so weird. That's kind of trippy. I'm looking at myself. Kind of trippy. Looking at myself. Am I too small? Me in the corner? Should I be bigger? I don't know. But let's get a nice photo or two of this. Oh, I gotta remember to turn you guys while I'm working. Is this too tall? I feel like it is. I don't know. I feel like I'm too tall. Maybe I need to tilt. Let's tilt down a little bit, shall we? All right. Because this is lower. This is all on table height here. So I would usually be like down here. So hi. All right. So first let's check my ISO. And I think you guys can see all of my changes and modifications. I know you can see how. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm putting my ISO and stuff at. That's nice. So I'm gonna stay at 100. Let's stay at 100. And my f-stop is currently, if you guys can't hear me, just let me know. But my f-stop is currently at a 4.56, so a 5-ish. And I am on a 50 millimeter. Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? And for this particular image, I'm going to be taking some photos for a client, aka my mother. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, going to be getting these photos taken. Right now, these are pretty easy photos to do. I need 01. This is bronze. We've been labeling these things. B01, B02, because these are bronze figures. So, Let's back the camera up just a little bit. And I'm using white backdrop, a white bounce. It's a very big bounce. You don't need a bounce that big. Let me just put it that way. I've got some pretty hardcore lights. Let's not worry about that. If you have any questions about the lights, please let me know. Otherwise, yeah. So, let's get this in focus. We can check our focus. I don't know if you... No, you guys can't see that part. But I got a focus peaking so I can make sure I'm in focus. Move this light off to the side. Let's get this bag out of the way. Yeah. All right. That's looking pretty good. I like that. I'm going to go back to the computer side real quick. So you're probably not going to hear from me. Make another post. I like that. I'm going to go back to the computer side real quick. So you're probably not going to hear from me. Make another post. All right, coming back in. Coffee. All right, and I'm back. Okay, so if you guys like to see how this is currently set up, I guess I could show you guys that real quick. Let's take you guys off of that for a minute. So, of course, we got the camera, and this is a bit overkill. Let me just say that right now. This is definitely overkill for just taking basic photography. But I've also set it up for like video stuff, and I kind of just like how it looks. Honestly, it's kind of fun. So, but it's really overkill for photography. Let's put it that way, definitely. But I'll be doing some video stuff too. So we have the camera, 50 millimeter lens on the front here, and then we're doing a key light. Well, sort of a key light and a fill for the background here. This really covers a lot. We got a grid so that it's most of this light is just hitting off of the subject, and then we've got this Aperture Nova, which is doing a bounce and giving me more key fill, kind of keeping it even so it's nice and soft, and then filling that all in. Any shadows and stuff with a nice soft light coming from behind. And then we have our backlight up on the top. So making sure that the background is nice and even and filled out there. And then going ahead and accenting a little bit of light here and there where I need to. You guys can even see that just to get a little bit of a looking at the main camera. I'm using this little aperture MC to get just this little kick off of here. You can see the little bit of the backlight hitting onto that light onto the figure. And since everything's pretty nice and even, I think I'm going to start with that. I like that. This is just some basic photos for reference stuff. And I think I can do playback. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah. Let's see if that pops up for you guys as the image. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, look at that. So that's what it looks like. Now this is also a flat profile. So if you guys are watching, yo, what's up, Lou? What's up, Lou? How's it going? Dude, watching, excited to see you break it down. Viraj? Is that just V? I think that's V. I could be completely wrong, but yeah. Anyways. So this is for a little project for my mom. It's a little weird to see you guys on this because I'm doing it all through here, guys. Like it's all through the tablet as far as me being able to see, because the computer's over there. I guess I could set up the laptop next time. It's a little weird to see you guys on this. I'm doing it all through here, guys. It's all through the tablet. I could do that next time. Because the computer's over there. My laptop's being weird. It's an old laptop. Anyways. Yeah, it is V. Whoa, I got it right. Thanks, V. Okay, so, yeah, let's show some difference in how the light works. Let's do that, shall we? Anyways, where did my remote go? Yeah, it is V. Whoa, there it is. I got it right. So there's a couple of ways for me to control these lights. I have one as a remote, which works with the apertures. So I want you guys to see the difference, and it's going to be real subtle. Right along this ridge line here. This is called a backlight. So check this out. Watch this. Off. On. Do you see how subtle that is? It's just this tiny little kick of gold. Off and on. Isn't that nice? And then let's see how the other ones look. Let's just turn everything off for a second. Let's do that. Let's turn everything off. And you guys can see how everything looks one by one. Let's even put down, I'm going to put down the little light. Now, honestly, that's weird. So the exposure's not too bad based off of what the camera's trying to compensate for. And that's probably just because of the windows behind me, honestly. But watch what happens. Let's turn everything on and let's see what we're looking like. Okay, so let's do the backlight first. Okay, it's our backlight. Now because the light behind it is a lot stronger, we're getting a little bit more of a silhouette, so we need to fill in the front. Well, let's fill it in. That's my main key light, and I've got it to where this is a plain backdrop, a white backdrop. It's a white bleach muslin is the name of it. So on this light right here, this is the Aputure 300D Mark II. Now these are expensive lights, so I'm not expecting to like go out and buy these lights at all. There's a lot of ways you can compensate for having smaller lights than this. Okay, so this is how I work, because I've collected these lights also for my film purposes and for stuff for like Miniature Heroes. But with this light, if you look at, I've got a dome, and then this is a grid, and half of the grid is off. That's because that grid, that light, is off on the corner here. So it's actually filling in. If I were to take this whole dome off, you'd get more spill. Okay? More spill of the light onto the figure. And that's why I'm not like 100% on taking the grid off. That grid not only narrows the beam of the light, but makes it focus more on the figure, pretty much. So, yeah. Yeah. V, are you having fun watching this, bro? Okay, so we got our backlight. We got our one of our key lights. Now, this next light right here is also going to act like a key. Because I want a nice soft image overall. I'm trying to go for what's called beauty lighting. It's just everything is going to be nice and white. So let's turn on the next light. Boom. Look at that, huh? So that's 3 lights. Now, my last light, which is the 120D Mark II. This is a lot cheaper of a light, which I also have a lantern on. I'm going to be turning this light on so that it pretty much gives me a little bit more illumination and even hits the backdrop a little bit more, because for shadowing and stuff like that, I want to even out as much of the light as possible. So you're not going to see too much light affect the figure. It will a little bit just to even things out. And there's different ways you could do this too. So that's it. That's the 3 lights that I've got. And for just a little bit more of a golden kick, I'm using an Aputure MC. I like Aputure because I can control it all at the same time. And this Aputure MC right here is going to give me a little bit of kick on the side of the leg here. Just a little bit of that goldenness. And yeah, I really like that. I think that looks pretty. Let's center up a little bit more. We'll make sure I'm in focus one more time. And pop the image. All right. Now, for this, because these figures are going to be sold, I'm going to go ahead and take my measuring tape. Where did I put my measuring tape? There it is. And we're going to do some basic photos of the figure as I'm measuring as well. All right. And I need basic photos of the figure as I'm measuring. Need this. So lay this down. This off to the side. Make it nice and clean. Just to give an idea how tall this figure is. You know what? Let me grab my screwdriver. I'm gonna grab my screwdriver because I need to adjust the little stand over here. Some of you might recognize this stand if you're in the miniatures world. That 1/6 scale. It's pretty much for propping up figures and things. But I've been using it lately so that I can get an idea of how tall my figures are for my client. So let's loosen this up a little bit. Come on. Make it just a little taller. Pop that off. Got a little sandbag, tiny little sandbag, thanks to Advantage Grip and my friend Paige. Shout out to Paige Jarvis, best girl grip in the industry. Of course, I would probably say that about a lot of people. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. It's not perfect, but it's really just to provide an idea of how tall it is. And we will take a picture. Because after I'm done taking these beauty shots, these really easy shots, and the measurements, then I'm going to be doing some more glamour shots for the figure. And then we can move on to some toys. That's right. Oh, we got 2 people watching. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So right now I'm just finishing up a figure If you're just joining me, finishing up shooting this figure for a client.
Oh, we got 2 people watching.
Let's
Hello,
bring this
everybody.
out.
Welcome.
So right now I'm just finishing up the figure. Let's see about how long it is. I'm gonna grab my camera. Let's pull this back a little bit. I'm gonna take it off the stand. Long it is. Uh-oh. Lost signal for a second there. Let's take it off the stand. Here we go. Come above it. Probably end up using the matte box. Oh, that swung away on me. Not have that happen. Get above it. Let's get our focus. The photo. Let's check it. Let me check it real quick. Yeah. I mean, not like the prettiest image, but it definitely works. And I can crop in on it. This is just to give, again, the client an understanding of how big this is. Let's go back. Let's do a couple more. Again, the client an understanding of how big this is. Get my focus. And take the picture. All right. I think I got that one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got that one. All right. Now we could, now that I got the top and the bottom, yeah. Lock that down. Lock that in. Look at that. Even the little MC looks nice. Again, I'm working off of a 50 millimeter at 100 ISO and at in between a 4 to 5.8 on my f-stop. That's the aperture opening. All right. 100 ISO. Let's go ahead and let's take some nice creative shots of this image, of this figure. And after we're done with that, we can move on. We can get on some toys. All right. I've got some toys that can come in here. We got Lou and V in the house. Feel free to pull some more people over. Like an audience. All right, let's get a little creative, shall we? Let's do. I'm gonna take this back off the stand. Take it back off the stand for now. Unlock. Push the red button. Slide out. Let's move the tripod. We're gonna get a little creative here. Now, Lou, if you're still watching, this is why I don't like light boxes. You can't do this type of stuff. You can get. Now, Lou, if you're still watching, this is why I don't like light boxes. You can't do this like that. Turn the figure. Now, you could just turn the figure, but. Ooh. A little lower. Focus on the head. Yeah. Those are pretty. I like those. All right, let's get another side. Let's get the other side of this Greyhound. All right, get our focus. Let's do one like it's looking back, shall we? I want a little bit more of that goldenness in the front. So gotta give just a little bit of a kick right along here. Just taking that in, putting that in. Isn't that nice? All right. Now the last thing I need to do for this client is I need to find the signature. And there it is. All right. Now the last thing I need to do for this client, it's going to be a hard signature to photograph. Might have to zoom in on that one. See, this artist has a signature. Right up in here. I think it says, I don't know what it says, honestly. Should say Shore. That does not say Shore. That says something else. Well, there's his signature. That's not his signature. Here it is. I see it. It's on the leg. I see it. So we're going to move the light. Hit that. Here we go. There's the signature. That's what I need. Get this in frame. Focus wheel came off. There it is. That's what I need. Right there. Boom. All right. All right, I think I got those. What you guys think so far, huh? Look at all the boxes. All right, I think I got those. All blurry. All right, let's turn this back around. Well, bam. All right, I think that's it for the client work. I think that's it for the client work today. Beard. Yep. I think that's it for the client work. Let me look at the pictures and make sure I got everything I want. All right, there's the signature. Beard. There's another little signature. Yeah, see, like that one's good. I like that one. That one's a little out of focus. Some of these will be cropped. I like that one. Yeah, I like that. Those are nice. And then the size. Yeah, let's go with that. Can always come back and take some more photos if I don't like anything later. All right. Moving on. Moving on. This figure is done. All right. All right, it's toys time. What toy should I pull out? That's the question. It's mostly gonna have to be Gundams. Let me just be honest about that one. Love the blur. You gotta love the blur. Everything's about the blur. Let's see here. Who do I pick though for the toys? That's the problem that I've got. I could do a Gundam. Could do a Zaku. Who do I pick though? I mean, what would you guys like? What do you guys want to see? Gundams or Zaku's? I've only got one person watching, so I think I'm gonna have to make a I'm gonna have to make a decision here. What would you guys like? What do you guys? Oh boy. And then should we do the green screen? I think we should do the green screen. But the green screen needs to be lit differently. That's something to consider. Green screen needs to be lit differently. And then should we do the green screen? Should we do any camera movement? There's another good question. Let's go with the Gundam. I got a real grade Gundam. There's no stickers or anything. The details haven't been added, but it's a nice mobile suit. So let's get the Gundam. What do you say? It's the Gundam RX 78 Mark II, and I think it's the Titans variant. Yeah, let's go with the Gundam. V, you know I love the blur. Okay. Gives a cool pick. It does. All right. Let's get a Gundam. I'll be right back. V, you know I love the blur. Oh. Cool pick. It does. All right. There we go. All right, guys. I got the Gundam. I got a Gundam right here. I also brought some little stands, and I brought a Zaku, because you never know. You might need a bad guy for us to fight. No, it is not Gundam Wing. It is 0079. I also brought some little stands. Yeah, Gundam. All right. You know what? Let's not do... I want to do green screen. But I think for the photography aspect of things today, we're just going to do... Because it seems like I'm sticking with some photography. I could do video. Ooh, but then I really want to do the green. Black. If I do the black background, we can have a space battle with the photography-ness going on. That's a very big possibility. Then I could do some adding and stuff later. Let's just do the black background. All right? That's I think that's what's going to have to happen, V. It's going to have to be black background. All right? And V, if you're the only one, grab some more people. Let's bring some people in. That's my challenge to you, okay? Bring some people in, V. All right. We got the Gundam. Let's set up the black background. That's going to take a little bit of maneuvering and manipulating the studio. But that's what the backgrounds are for. Ooh. All right. Shut this light off. It's going to take a little bit of maneuvering. Move the labels out of the way. These lights are getting warm, so I'm going to turn a few of the lights off. We'll keep the big one on. And let's start manipulating this white backdrop. So I'm going to turn a few of the lights off backdrop. Trying to keep the white backdrop as neat as possible as I move it up, out of the way, because you don't want too many wrinkles. Let's just put it down. Wrinkles equal bad. We're going to use the black backdrop. Now black is going to absorb a lot of light. Putting it up there. Slowly manipulating it. And since we're doing black, that means we're doing like an endless black. And I think we're going to go for a space battle. Space battle sounds cool to me. So that means we're going to turn that off. We're going to turn that off. Let's turn that off. I'm standing right in front of my camera right now. Yes, I am. Oh, the Gundam's coming, buddy. Oh, the Gundam is coming. And we're going to turn off this big light. All right? Now, any of the light you're seeing at the moment is because of the camera trying to compensate. Oh, my gosh. Oh. That was just me getting choked up with how beautiful things are going to look. Nothing else. Let's now you see how choppy that is? That's because there's not a lot of light pouring in. And I think I'm gonna have to change this backdrop over here. Yeah. We're gonna change the bounce. Because this originally is a bounce, but I'm not gonna be using it as a bounce anymore. So we're gonna swap it. We're gonna swap it to the black side. And these are really cool if you ever get to work with them. These are nice. They're a little expensive for something that can fold, but I like them. Hit my other light. We are seriously going to be blacking things out right now. All right. We're going to play with some color. There we go, clamp that up there. Now I can do backdrop in different areas. All right, let's turn this. I'm gonna turn on this light, just for working purposes. Yeah, this is just to work with. Keep it nice. Try to keep the wrinkles out as much as possible. Let's grab the Gundam. Here he is. Put him down as is at the moment, just for some fun lighting purposes. Let's bring this big boy in. All right, now that's currently definitely overexposed. So I need to shut this window. Currently definitely overexposed. Make sure I got no light spilling in, because we're going for a black backdrop here. You hear a loop of my voice. Pass it to the Okay. All right, let's turn down this big light over here. Let's turn it down. So what I'm going to be doing is playing more with the light. Do I want to stick with the 50 mil? No. Because we're smaller, we're going to change the millimeter on the lens. So this lens is going to get swapped. Turn this back up. We're going to swap a lens, everybody. Because we're smaller, we're going to change the millimeter on the lens. So this lens is going to get swapped. We're going to swap a lens, everybody. Where'd everybody go? What did I do? Oh, I closed the bar. I closed the door. Silly me. All right. Go. Where'd go? What did I do? Oh, I closed the bar. Can you guys see me? Yes, you can. All right. All right, I'm back. I had a phone call. I'm using my phone as the other camera, so. All right, let's swap a lens. If you guys want to see me swapping the lens, let me tilt down. All right, I'm back. I'm using my phone. Pretty much, I'm going to go with a. We're going to go with my 135. Say 135 for you guys? 135. We're going to go with the 135. We're going to go with my 135. All right. 135 for you guys? 135. I need my 50. We're going to go with the 135. I'm going to put my 50 millimeter cap. Always cap the lens first. Then I'm going to go ahead and twist the lens out. Place it down. Lens cap off. Rear cap off. Put the rear cap on and then place the new lens on. You want to try to avoid exposure to the back and front of your lens so you don't get smudges. And you want to make sure you're replacing your lens as quickly as possible so you avoid dust or anything getting in on your sensor. Just some film etiquette. Move my focus wheel on. Make sure we can rack focus. Yep. Put our matte box ring back on. Everything I have on all my rings is a 77 millimeter on the inside and an 80 millimeter diameter on the outside. I'll put the matte box on. Now the matte box isn't technically doing too much at the moment. And that's because a matte box mostly keeps light from flaring into the lens. But we are now on a 135 millimeter lens. And you guys saw what it looked like before. Check this out. We are now on a 135 millimeter lens. And you guys saw what it looked like before. Let's put this am I at minimum. 2.8. Yep, that means I need to back up. This one doesn't have. There we go. Get a little closer. Now this lens doesn't have a macro function, but we're going to see how close we can get to it. We'll keep our focal. That's about as close as I can get. And that's because I don't have a macro. I could go with the 70 millimeter and do the macro, but I kind of want a long shot. Now remember, he's overexposed right now. Let's go to I'm at a 5.6 on my f-stop. Just so you guys know. Yep, Mark II. That's the Mark II. I'm at a 5.6 on my f-stop. That is the Mark II. So we're going to get a wide shot. Do I want to come down a little bit on the angle? I don't know. I don't know if I want to come down in the angle. You could tilt down though, that's for sure. I don't know. With that gun in the air. Kind of a ready pose. No, let's do. Should we do an action pose? Let's do an action pose. Let's do an action pose. Kind of a ready pose. Put the. Should we do pose. Sort of an action pose. Let's get a little bit of a blaster fire going on there. See how we can make that look. Don't think this is one of my maneuvering hands. Let's try that. I don't know. I don't know. Looks a little lackluster to me. Let's turn him. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Looks a little lackluster to me. Let's turn him. How's that look? See how that looks. Ooh, now his shoulder's in the way of his head. I mean, I like his legs, but his shoulder's definitely in the way of his face. Ooh, now his shoulder's in the way of his I don't know if I want the shield there either. I mean, I like his legs, but his shoulder's... Oh, we got 3 people. Hello, 3 people. Welcome. Welcome to me doing some lighting stuff. All right, you know what? Let's have some fun with some lights, and then we'll reposition them a little bit more. So let's shut this light off. Welcome. Even the black is bounce. Well, technically the bounce is coming from over here a little bit. Let's go to my colors. Let's do HSI. Oh, we got a purple going on here. Let's bring the exposure up a little bit. Let's do 400. Let's do 400 on my ISO. Crush it down a little bit more. Now look at that color, huh? I like that color. 400 on my ISO. I really like the color. Color's starting to get where I want it. Saturation is up. Let's bring the intensity down though. I don't know if you guys can tell, but in this camera, it's really dark. It's very dark. And I think my other camera is trying to compensate. So let's do... I don't know if you guys can tell, but in this camera, it's really dark. Let's see here. It's very dark. And I think my other camera is trying to compensate. I know I want to switch it. Let's go to movie mode. Let's see what happens. There we go. That's what I want. Oh no! Are you dying on me? No, you're not. Okay. Whew. Whew. I thought this was going to die on me. We lost an image for a minute, but it's back up. Oh no. Picture's up. All right. What's my ISO here? It's still at 400. Whew. Let's open that aperture up a little bit more. We lost an image for a minute, but it's back up. Picture's up. All right. Really want to crush the black. Let's get that black crushed a little more. Let's turn the light away a little bit. Getting that purpleness though. Now, this is a very flat image because in post, I could end up just bringing up the. I could end up bringing up the saturation. Well, let's get it to where it's just kissing it. There we go. Just a little kiss of the light. And then we'll accent it with something else. Okay? Now, just to show you guys what's happening here. Let's do 32% on this little MC. Shining on the guy right now. You just see the difference already as soon as it shines on it. But Let's go into colors. Let's go to HSI mode for this little light. And we'll stick with let's see. Let's do we got a purplish going on that one. Let's do something contrasting. Let's do like a green. Yeah. Yeah, let's do the green. See how that's gonna look. Green. Ooh, I like that. Let's just face him a little bit more this way. Can't get that head to turn. This one's a lot more like, you can manipulate this figure a lot more than others because it's a real grade. It is 1/44 scale though. Let's try that. What do we think of that, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah. Man, I really want a close-up now. I might have to swap the lens again and go to a 70. I might have to, guys. I really might have to. And that's not a lot of light either. That's a small amount of light. That's not a lot of light. Crush it a little more. Let's go to back to my 5.6. I really might have to. That's not a lot of light either. That's a small amount of light. That's not a lot of light. It does look kind of cool. Look at the. All right, the barrel looks nice. I think I need another kick. Because I'm getting the edge of the barrel. I don't know if you guys can see my finger. Nope. I'm getting the edge of the barrel a little bit. Like I'm getting to this nice kiss of the barrel right here. Nope. I'm getting the edge of the barrel a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go into the other room, and I'm gonna turn up the color and see if you guys can't see the colors a little bit better. I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna go into the other room, and I'm gonna turn up the color and see if you guys can't see the colors a little bit better. I'll be right back. Okay. So the colors you guys are seeing now, that's a little bit closer to what we'll probably have on the end of things. I kind of applied a lot. So you can see the purples, you can see the greens, and how the green and the purple kind of contrast each other. I like that. Now on this image, on my screen, and for me, it's still pretty flat. But for you guys, you're getting a little bit more to it. Now I'm going to add another light because I need him to pop more. I do like where he's at though. Man, that focus throw is so shallow. Now I'm going to add another light because I I need him to pop. I need something that's going to highlight his weapon. That's what I need. I need something highlighting his weapon. So let's grab another light. Huh. I need something that's going to highlight.
What you doing?
I am doing some lighting.
Are you still live?
Yep. I'm still alive. So let's see how this looks. See that bloom? See that bloom that's coming over the light? Let's see if I can get that to work. That's a light bloom. That means the light's hitting the camera. See that bloom? But I like what it's doing here. That's popping my edge more. I need something to pop this spot right along here. I need something to pop that. So I'm gonna keep with the purple. Yep. Or, you know, we could get a little bit more specific. Let me see if one of my other lights works.
Dan?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay if I start getting YouTube installed on the Xbox since YouTube break is over?
In a little while.
Oh.
I don't know if any of my other little cube lights are working. No, they're not charged. All right, well, you deal with what you got. So we're gonna go with the aperture. Let's just see what it looks like behind him, huh? See, I like that better. See, I'm just getting a little bit of that rim. That's what you need. Put him down on one. What?
See, I like that better.
What?
See, I'm just getting a little bit of that.
Knee. Oh, put him down on one knee. Oh, put him down on a knee. Ooh, that could do that. I could do that.
Put him down
That
on
sounds like an idea. I need another little stand first. Hold on. Knee. Oh, put him down on one knee. Oh, put him down on a knee. Ooh, that could do that. I could do that. I need another little stand. All right, turning on a big light. Bringing in this little stand. We got a little ball head. That's going to go behind him. Since it's black, it shouldn't pick up. A little dusty. This is what I use when I'm streaming with you guys. Let's put this in the background. We got a little ball head. That's going to go behind him. Since it's black, it shouldn't pick down a little bit. Screw this on. It should illuminate what I want. All right, let's turn the big light off. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so I'm picking up the stand a little bit. But that's okay. Because you know what we're going to do? We are going to grab some black cloth. I know I got some Duvetine somewhere. But that's okay. Because you know what we're going to do? Yeah, I know I got some Duvetine somewhere. Or maybe if we just crush it. Let's crush it some more. Let's just see what happens. Oh, now I'm losing the color. Yeah, I know I got some. Let's keep it there. Let's take the ISO. Let's go to 3200 there. That get rid of our stand a little bit more. All right, I have some black cloth again somewhere. Where do I have my black cloth? Let's find my black cloth. Where are you, Duvetine? Doobie. Black cloth again somewhere. Doobie, doobie, doobie. Let's find my black I don't know where I put my Duvetine. Oh, there it is. I found it. So this is just a black cloth. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but black cloth. I'm going to throw over the stand to hide the stand. Oh, there it is. I found it. So this is just a black cloth. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Black cloth. I'm going to throw over pin it. as fluid as possible. Look at that. I don't even know that thing was there. I'm gonna open it up a little bit more. Huh?
Look at that.
All right, Lou. All right, I think we're gonna put him down on a knee. I was trying to make him sort of feel like he's in space, but
Huh?
you wanted a knee, Lou, so let's do a knee.
All right, Lou. All right, I think we're gonna put him down on the knee.
Oh God, manipulating him.
Trying to make him sound feel like he's in space.
I'm trying to manipulate him here without ruining too much of the pose. I feel like I'm completely changing the angle of everything.
Trying to manipulate him here without ruining too much.
How we looking here, huh? Do I need to turn him again just a little bit? Man, I really wish I could see his eyes a little. Oh. Okay, that's looking cool, but I don't have his face. That's my biggest problem. I need his face. Maybe if we come down on him. What do you think? Come down on him? I'm not the biggest poser. Let's just put it that way. Let's come. Let's see here. Let me just take the camera off.
What do you think? Come down on him? I'm not the biggest poser. Let's come.
We came up from above. That's a cool look. What do you think about that? If we're right there? Yeah, let's leave him where he's at.
What do you think about that? We're right there.
Make sure my camera's back on my tripod the right way. You don't want that falling off.
Let's leave him where
That's
he's at.
disastrous. And I am not on my tripod the right way. Come on. There we go. All right, let's raise the tripod up. I didn't have to move the camera. Where it's back now. I just don't like the fact that I don't see his face. Like, I feel like he's hiding. He's hiding behind that shield.
Where it's back now.
That's the thing. I'm not. I don't know if I'm too happy about the fact that he's hiding behind the shield.
I feel like he's hiding.
It's a cool shot, but I kind of want more. Like,
I don't know if I'm too happy about
I think the shield maybe the shield just needs to come down. Maybe that's all I need to do. Just need to take
Cool
this.
shot.
Oh no! Something fell off. Oh, the back of his hand.
I think the shield maybe the shield just needs to come down.
Are we showing his face now? I can't see it. Yeah, let's see if that's working. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Much better. Okay, but now my backlight's a little too high.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
I could raise it up a little bit. Let's see if I can get rid of the bloom with just the barn door flag. There you go. So that's not me changing the angle of the light. That's me using this little, just to show you guys. That's this little thing right up here.
Not me changing
All right.
off the light.
All I'm doing,
This little
and that to take away that bloom that was just happening, I just use this flag that's on the front of the lens to keep the light from spiking the lens. That's what we call it, spiking the lens.
all I'm doing, and that to take away that bloom that was just happening, I just use this flag
All right, let's turn off the big light.
in front of the lens.
There we go.
The light from spiking the lens. That's what we call it, spiking the lens.
So what do you think of that, Lou?
Let's turn off the big light.
What do you think of that one? The headspace is throwing me off a little bit. I could always crop in on that.
What
Let's
do you think
do.
of that, Lou? What do you think of that one? The headspace is throwing me off.
A little speck of dust. Right here. A speck of something. There we go.
Little speck of dust.
I think I should flag that off. Let me get my little box here. It's just a box. Keep it off of the ground. See how that looks. Looks good, but I'm flagging. I don't want that light hitting the ground too much, so I need to flag that off. I'm gonna try seeing if I can flag it off with this. It's just a little
Flagging.
black case.
I don't want that light hitting the ground too much, so I need to flag that off. I'm gonna try seeing if I can flag it off with this. It's just a little.
I really just want it on him. Flag off the side. Hey! Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Everything's perfectly fine. Copacetic. Go about your business. I'm okay. I'm not doing anything with that. That's not even helping. I really want to cut off that spill that's on the ground. Let's turn this a little bit more. So you guys can see. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to do to it. See, for me, I feel like that black, this bottom part down here, it's got too much light on it. But then again, he is kneeling on the ground.
See, for me, I feel like that black.
I just don't like. I guess there's another part of me that doesn't like the amount of headspace. I feel like if the headspace is going to exist, something needs to come out. Like it's a two-part picture. Like we start like this.
I just don't like. I guess there's another part.
Like it starts as this.
I feel like if the headspace is.
Oh, and I'm recording now. Starts as this, and then like this guy.
Start like this.
Let's take this guy.
Starts as
Like this guy is just sneaking up on him.
this. Starts as this. And then
Let's see how that looks. Oh, he's too far out of the picture. He's too far. Let's back him off. Let's see what happens. See if we can pick him up. See, now it looks like it's more dynamic. Like there's more going on. I'm gonna grab one more. I'm gonna grab one more figure. Let's grab one more figure.
See, now it looks like it's more dynamic. Like there's more going on.
I'm gonna grab one more. I'm gonna grab one more figure. Let's grab one more. I said let's grab one more, and I grabbed two. I said let's grab one more, and then I grabbed two of them. How ridiculous is that? All right. Let's do.
Grab one more and I grab two.
guy on this side.
So let's grab one more, and then I grab two.
To hide their bases. If I
How
can.
ridiculous is that? All right. Let's do.
Let's put this guy like right here. Yeah, he's not obscuring my guy too much. Let's see what that looks like, shall we? Okay. Okay. Let's move my
See what that looks like, shall we?
my back my GM. Move my GM forward.
Okay. Okay. Let's move my back my GM.
Now it looks like there's a battle. See, now we've filled in some space. But now I feel like this guy's too far back. Bring him forward.
See, now we've filled in some space. But now I feel like this guy.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Huh? Bring in as many as I can? Oh, good God. That's a lot of mobile suits. Okay, let's have a little bit more fun with it, shall we? Let's have a little bit more fun. Let's add a red light. Because I've got just to show you guys. Let me just show you guys what we're working.
Okay.
We got this guy up here. Look at that guy.
Let's have a little bit more fun with it, shall we? Let's have a little bit.
We got this guy, and he's got a beam saber out.
Because I've got a.
And we got this Zaku looking down at our Mark II. And we got this older Zaku, this older Mark I, right here, looking right at him. I say, let's add a little bit more color. Let's add a little more color difference. Let's bring in a red light. What do you think? Yeah? No, you're not kidding, Lou. Well, you're not kidding. I know you're not kidding. You're telling me you're joking, but you're being completely serious.
What do you think? Yeah? No, you're not kidding, Lou.
We can do an orange.
You're not kidding. I know you're not kidding.
Let's do an orange.
You're telling me you're joking.
Uh-oh, this one's dead. No. I have so many dead lights. We can do an orange. Let's do an orange. Oh no. My other lights are dead. This one's not dead. All right, we got one. We got one that's working. All right, let's go with an orange. Lou wants an orange, so we'll go orange.
This one's not dead. All right, we got one.
Show you, we're going orange here. It's pretty orange. It's 40, 44, 45. Let's do 45 on HSI. 100% saturation. The intensity, we'll keep it down a little bit. We're going to go to 5%. And let's put it... Let's put it under the GM.
We're going to go to 5%.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's put it under the GM. Let's see if we can get it.
And let's put it. Let's put it under the GM. I'm thinking let's put it under.
Oh, but now I can tell that's a light. Okay, I can tell that's a light. That means you can tell it's a light. So let's see if we can block it a little bit. go. I think the Zaku needs one too. How is that looking for you guys? Ooh. That orange really kicks in. Okay, well, I need to crush it then a little bit more. Let's crush it a little more. I think I can. I've got more light in there. How is that looking for you guys? Ooh. Orange really kicks in. Okay, well, I need to crush it then. There we go. Yeah? All right. Yeah, I think the Zaku, this rear Zaku back here needs a little bit more. I think I've successfully flagged off that light. Yeah. And to flag off, and we'll go over everything once I've finished lighting. I think that rear Zaku needs a light too. Let's get the rear Zaku. This one back here. This one right here. This one needs a light because I've got this coming under it. And it almost feels like the propulsion system of this suit. So I feel like that one needs something. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Same type of thing. Let's do blue. Let's see how blue looks. It's not too. Oh, this is like a violet. You know what? I kind of like this color. It's like a violet. I think I might go with that. Let's just go with that. Saturation's at 100%. We're at 1% intensity on this one. I want it. Right there. Let's see how that looks. That add to our... Yeah. I'm trying to watch on your guys' screen. I'm trying to look at it from your perspective. Because you guys get the color. I like that a little bit more. I'm trying to watch on your guys' screen. I'm trying to look at it. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. What do you guys think, huh? Because you guys get the color. How does that look for you? I kind of like the dynamic of the scene. This scene's got a nice little dynamic. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would possibly do. I kind of like the dynamic. The focus is on this guy. Maybe move the Zaku. No, the Zaku's got a good placement. Let's do. I'm gonna manipulate just a little bit more. Just a little more. Just a smidge. Because the blocking seems a bit weird. Let's move this guy out just a hair. Let's move this guy in just a hair. Just a little more. Just a smidge. And let's move. Because the blocking seems to keep his light a little bit more under him. Make sure it's still flagged off. Stay. Yeah, that fills the scene a little bit more. The only thing I have as a critique is I'm seeing the GM stand. That's it. Yeah, that fills the scene a little bit more. The stars from the projector? I think the stars would be a good add-in later. And I'll tell you why, Lou. And I'm going to turn on the big light for this. The stars from the projector? Can you see where the black backdrop kind of falls? We're hiding things with the little bits. You're hiding. See if I can. Hiding this. Oh jeez. I'm so zoomed in. I'm hiding this. Hiding this black backdrop. Like this looks cool. I feel like a background is what I would put in post. Like that's something I would add in post. But even that looks kind of neat. So let's turn this back off. Yeah. That's I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like that as a scene. It's kind of nice. I feel like maybe let's see what happens if I tilt down just a smidge.
That's I don't know. I kind of like that.
Like there's some things that I feel like I want to hide. Like I'd want to hide the stands a little bit more. That would be my big things. I think my overall critique would be to hide the stands. Like I'd want to hide the stands a little bit more. Yeah, that would probably be about it. I think my overall critique would be to hide the stands. I could hide the fight stands around behind the Mark II, but then I have to reposition the stands. Yeah. Just because. Like as soon as I move the right Zaku over, if as soon as I move, I'll just start highlighting them. As soon as I move this guy, right here, as soon as I move him over, the stand will be hidden, but he's going to be directly behind our guy, our main guy right here. And I feel like that's not what I want. I don't want that. It could also be that I'm highlighting the stand with the light. That's another part of it. So there's just things for me to figure out as far as positioning goes. Lighting wise, I think this looks really nice. We've done a lot of just lighting wise. So there's just things for me to figure out as far as I think that's kind of a fun little scene. Yeah. Close quarters combat, you dang straight it is. Dang straight it is. Trying to think if there's anything else. Close quarters combat. You know what? Let me twist this guy just a little bit. If we can get his gun in frame. No. Let me twist this guy. No, he doesn't have enough of a. He's got too much. Not enough lights hitting his gun. But it does look kind of cool though. No, he doesn't have enough of a. Do I want it? He's got too much. This way. Not enough lights hitting. Let's get back on his face. But it doesn't look kind of cool though. Boom. I don't know. I don't think there's too much more I'd want to do at the moment. But yeah. All right, everybody. What time are we at? 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock. I think that's going to have to be it for today. I don't know. I don't think there's much more I'd want to do. Definitely going to try some more stuff in the upcoming week. I will be going back to work, though, on Wednesday. So if Nat's going to come over, he's got to come over soon. But yeah, let's go over it all, shall we? Let's go over it. Let's go over everything we got out there, and I'll use the big camera to highlight it all. So we've got, and this is just mostly little lights, other than this big light right here, everybody. This big light, this nice big bad boy. If you're looking in your bottom left-hand corner, bottom right-hand corner, this light is technically doing a little bit of bouncing off the ceiling because this black is going to absorb a lot of it. So most of its bounce is coming off the ceiling. That's kicking from this side, from the right. And then we've got one little light here, one little aperture MC that's hitting the back of this Zaku, hitting the back of this old school Zaku. That's an old school high grade, and then hitting the rest of this guy. Then we've got this MC up here. It's giving us a little bit of rim light on the top. That's being hidden. The stand is being hidden by a little bit of black cloth, which if I had more black cloth, I think I could hide the stands. Then we got a GM and another MC behind that little case. That's an SD card case, by the way. It's just an SD card case. Hidden behind the case, and that's kicking up underneath. And then we've got one more MC kicking into the back, giving a backlight to that Zaku. Let's focus back up. Hold it. And We'll shut the big light off one more time. Boom. Yeah, I think the only biggest critiques I would really want to do is just hide that light. And then I'd probably put them on like a moon surface, like a lunar surface kind of thing. That would be kind of cool. That would make more sense.
Yeah, I think the only biggest critiques I would really want to do is just,
in my opinion.
and then I'd probably put them on like a moon
Yeah.
surface, like a lunar surface kind of thing.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go back around. Going back around. I'm gonna take you guys and we're gonna walk. Look at the mood, huh?
Let's go ahead and go back around.
Go back around. Go into the room. Oh God. Prop you guys back up on this stand.
Back around.
Oh man, looking at it on the big screen, that looks even cooler.
Oh God.
Honestly.
You guys back up. This stand.
Don't forget to pass it to the Lou.
Oh man, looking at it on the big screen.
Lou,
That looks even.
this isn't the time for that. All right. Terrible, Lou. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right.
This isn't the time for
Anyways, yeah, so
terrible. Terrible.
there it is. And if you guys were wondering how I got it to over here, I am using a wireless signal that is transmitting the image. So that I don't have a cord. But my main camera has to be corded for now. That's the only part that makes me sad.
Over here.
Yeah. This looks nice. I kind of like it. I think there's more that I could do with it. There's definitely a lot more I could do with it. And there's a lot of things that I could do, like what do you call it? Like, trying to think of some of the things.
Definitely a lot more I could
You get a little bit of chromatic aberration from that lens, which is okay. But I like the grain to it. Kind of makes it look vintage. There's some framing issues that I feel that I have, but like I told you earlier, Lou, just do it, right? Just do it and fix it later. Like fix things later. Make things better later.
There's some framing issues that I feel that I have, but like I told you earlier,
Yeah, and I think I would want to do. I would really want to pull in a macro lens so that I can get a better focus throw. But a 135, geez, and then if I were to zoom in on any of this image, I think that would look cool
I
too.
think I would want to do. I would really
So,
want to pull in.
Lumicubes. I have 4 Lume cubes. I have 4 of them. I know exactly what you're talking about, but and I was going to use them, but they're dead right now. That's the only reason why I'm not using the Lumicubes at the moment, because they're dead. I really like them. They're a bit pricey. There are some, like, I'm pretty sure if you go to Amazon, you could find some Lumicube like lights that even have like the little Fresnels, the little barn doors, little snoots, and things. Because that's one thing I probably would have done. I probably would have taken one of the Lume cubes and shown it right onto his face. They just put it right on his face, and it would have highlighted the little plastic in his face. I think that's something I would have done. But yeah, I think for a 2 kit, let me look at that 2 kit right now. Let's see what that 2 kit is. Is that BH Lume Cube?
Yeah, I think for a 2 kit.
So a Lume Cube 2 kit, which gives you barn doors, gels to put in front of the lights and everything like that, snoots, honeycombs, which is that grid that I was showing you guys earlier. That's going for $300. You can find it on sale days for like half of that, $150, which are nice. But Amazon's got something similar to Lume Cube. Even though I'm not a fan of Amazon, just for political purposes, I guess, and business practices. See if Lume Cubes. Yeah, I might do a video. So for one Lume Cube, without a bunch of the accessories, it's Lume Cube 2.0. It's like that's $90. All the accessories definitely really help. Yeah. So I do like Lume Cubes. There's some stuff that I've seen that's pretty good that you don't need that stuff. So what's the best portable light with color? For color fidelity, I would definitely go with the Aputure MCs. Those are the little ones that I was using. Yeah, maybe I should. Here, I'm gonna add let's add a scene. Let's do. I got desktop. I'm still here. I'm still here. Okay. Here we go. So I really like B&H. This is where I get a lot of my photography and video stuff. Aputure MCs are my favorite. These are my favorite. It's $90 per one light, but they're really good lights. Like they put out a good bit of what you call it. It's $90 per one light, but they're really good lights. Like they put out. Well, bam. There we go. They have good color fidelity. They have a lot of effects. Everything can be app controlled. The Lume Cubes can be as well, but the Aputure MCs are probably my favorite. I also have other Aputure lights, like all of my larger lights are Aputures. The bigger ones that I was working with earlier, those are all Aputure lights. So that's really my main go-to light. I have too much headspace. There we go. So I love Aputure. That's definitely my favorite. You can get a 4 kit, and if you're really ambitious, you can get an 8 kit or a 12 kit. We use these a lot for film. Not a necessity at all, but those are probably my favorites right there. But as I was saying, like, let me go to Amazon. Not the biggest fan, but let's do. Like these are similar to the Aputures, but you can see like the price is not as bad. $55. I don't know what they have as far as like these are similar. What do you call it? I don't know what they have as far as like color accuracy or if they have an app to go with them. I haven't used them, so I'll probably buy like 1 or 2 of these little guys, see how they work. There's some other lights that are similar, like these guys. What are they? The Ulzani. I haven't tried these ones yet either. I get $30, but for photography purposes and things like that, $30 is really not bad. Like they're really not that bad. Yeah, I'll probably do a budget lights. And I'll purchase some budget lights and maybe give those away later on or something like that for all of you who come on, or for all you miniature heroes fans or 1/6 scale fans out there. But yeah, sorry I went dark for a second. I was creating the new scene so you guys could see all this stuff. So those are things to look at instead of spending the $90 for these, or like LumaCube. Let's go to LumaCube. Let's look at LumaCube. Like LumaCube's got their own RGBs, but those are 150. Those are bigger than what I work with. They're a little bit bigger, but you know, they're not bad. This is the kit that I like, and I've got 2 of these kits. But I purchased those kits when they were on sale, because one of the things B&H does all the time is these flash deals, and you can find little things that might help out, like this. This is that collapsible backgrounds, but I've got a blue and a, besides the black and white, which is reversible, I've also got blue and a green for different purposes. But it gets a lot cheaper when you wait for those deals, in my opinion. But yeah, so $300 for 2 Lume Cubes plus all the accessories, and there's a lot of accessories, and these are good on color and everything. Well, they don't do RGB, but you can put the gels in front of them to change the color. Just keep in mind when you do put gels and stuff in front of the lights, it takes the intensity of the light and cuts it, so it's not as bright as it was before. And then different spectrums of light cut the light in different ways as far as intensity as well. Which is one of the reasons why I kind of still like the apertures. But for pinpoint precision, LumeCube. Yeah. Am I on StreamYard? More. Okay. Don't look at my belly. No, I'm not on StreamYard. I'm using OBS. Like I use the I use StreamYard. Here, I'll show you. I guess I'll show you guys what else I'm doing. Let me just change the capture. Can I just can yeah. StreamYard. Endless loop of me. I'm using OBS. And I was streaming to both Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube earlier. But, yeah.
I'm using OBS.
Yeah.
I was streaming to both
Well, there you go.
Twitch
There you go, everybody. I think that's gonna have to be it. It's going on 5:21. I gotta get going. As much as I love sitting here and especially going over lights and things like that. And for all of you that have joined in today, thank you so much. I keep seeing that there's been 3 of you. That has really made me. That's made me feel nice. Okay, Lou, I know you've been the main person like talking a bunch. So whoever else has been on, thank you very much for joining me. Remember to like, subscribe, all the dooley dads and blah blah blahs, and all that jazz. And you can join me maybe tomorrow if Nat comes over. And we'll possibly have stuff. What am I having for dinner? Oh, wait a minute. You don't get to ask me what we're having for dinner. 'Cause I don't even know. Now it comes over, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to be over there. And probably a little bit different setup, but we'll be over there and you'll get to see what we're looking at. And if not, then maybe I'll do something again. I got to go get COVID tested tomorrow because I'm working on Wednesday. Yeah, gotta go back to work on Wednesday. So, but that's good. That's monies, and I need monies. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be back sometime next week for sure. Yeah, for sure. I'll be back sometime next week. That's good. And all that other jazz. All right. So I will see you guys later. Don't forget to pass. Dude, don't you tell me pass it to the left, Lou. I already know the etiquette. After I find out which one's left. All right, I'll see you guys later. You know, check you guys later, and we will definitely we'll do more lighting stuff another time.
All right, I'll see you guys.
All right. Peace.